You're gonna die, clown! It's to your right. It's to your right. It's to your right. It's to your left. You got the top. You got the top. He's a snake. Ba-ba-ba-boop. Ba-ba-ba-boop. Hey, clown boy, who's behind you? Ba-ba-ba-boop. Ba-ba-ba-boop.
Didn't see the point of him running towards me tag all that way and then going, fuck it, I'm turning back. My legs are tired. Yeah, I realised. I seen him down at the house. I seen him going to the left-hand side. I knew I should have given myself a bit of distance. But to be fair, I only spotted one of them. I didn't see the second one. But I should have guessed because he kept fucking throwing clowns, like fucking clown class at me. Only fucking clown there weren't the dogs that were me on fucking top shooting these folks.
I was saying to you over the recording, mind your top, mind your top, mind the corner. He got you.
Oh, I was doing fine. And I seen them and I thought, right, it must be they're fighting across. Someone's either fighting two or if it's two fighting one at other. And then I seen him come around that house at the bottom on the left hand side. I seen him go through the gap. When I seen him come around, but I didn't catch that second one. I didn't see him at all. He must have been picking something up. I don't know. I mean, I seen dogs. I managed to get the dogs around the right hand side. I was ready for him, but that second one, I don't know. I don't know where he come from. But yeah, I couldn't get over it. That other team member, he come running all that way, and I thought, oh, you're only 100 meters away from me. And then he went, fuck him. But the two cheeky folks, I fucking revived. Cheek. And then, the cheeky folk sent me a fucking friend request. Well, you know where that's fucking going. Like, just give us a second, Max. Yeah, no, I got to when we were on a shoot house. I got a call, and I did. Well, I think I came through. I said, I'm still in game, but I'm just going to answer this call.
Yeah, it didn't come through at all. All I saw was you standing there and then you getting your ass shot to shit about 8 times. I was just like, fuckers, he's either frozen, his phone's dead, or something's happened, and I'll pick him up as and when. And then obviously you sent me the message.
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh, fair enough, I'll jump back on.
Yeah. That's yeah. If you just said me, just come back from fucking hell, what we're in. Them little off-road quads, not quads, jeeps. They were at it for like 4 hours. I went, all right. blah blah blah. Phone you after. I said, don't phone me after. I said, I'll probably be asleep. Well, I won't be a fucking sleep. I'll be on here. But I said I was asleep. You've told me what you need to tell me today. I don't need to listen to it again tonight. Basically. I mean, I'll send you photos. What? So I can fucking see where I've not been. But I've got, but I have got consolation prize. They're in the Jeep going through in real life. I'll be in the fucking Jeep on VR. I don't give a fuck.
Your web's nice and cozy and that, not having your ass kind of veiled by a hard seat every 2 seconds, and you're not getting fleas and fucking flies and God
Hey,
knows what at you. And
yeah, but
less than that,
what I could
no
do,
nagging. That's the bonus of it.
I could screen record. And I can have a brew outside of me as well. I should screen record that shirt and fucking send it to him. Say, yeah, but can you divest? And go, with me brew. Say, no, you can't. No, fuck off. It was this. I'm just swapping phones. Or he's charging this.
Yeah, you're right. Just remember you got the teams on as well if you just want us.
Yeah, listen, it's fine. It's fine.
All right.
Whichever.
Oh
Yeah, I see what you mean. I've got it.
If some cunt runs me over in a car and that, don't blame her if I shoot him.
Yeah, I've done it. I've hunted it. So I'll still put one on memory. And I just probably fucking sign in.
The funny part that I like though is when I played PUBG with Keys and Nia, and it was just like Keys said, "Johnny, you can't do that." I said, "I thought I just did, Keys." And it's just like he knows I'm gonna do whatever anyway. It's just funny that the it's just like I don't give a fuck. But it's just like there's some seriousness. They go, you can't do that.
Did you just say I can't? Yeah. Did you just say I can't do that? Watch me.
No, I just said no, he did say, Johnny, you can't do that. And he had said it once before. And the first time I said, I can, I will, I just did, bite me. And it was just like, fair enough. And then obviously the second time, obviously Nia told you as well. Guy ran me over and that. He was being a prick out pretty much most of the game anyway. So I said, fuck him. And I blasted the car. He went down, he died, and I got that warning thing come up, and that or he's got a warning thing come up saying basically your team member has done, basically done an unprecedented act against your fellow team member. If this does this again, then etc. And Keys was just like, you can't do that, Johnny, like laughing out because it's just like he knows I've had enough. But it's just like, you can't do this because you get mad.
Yourself.
And I just went, I warned the cunt, fuck him. And he just does.
That's it. That's all you can do. Fucking. Wait, he's funny. Friends are not friends. When they say you can't do that, you go, fucking watch me.
Yeah,
Who can't do that? I know you're saying it from a good place, but watch me.
No, I don't. I can give a fuck if I'm saying it in a bad place. I'm still doing my own thing. But the thing is Keys, out of everything and anything, Keys knows when I draw a line, and I'm like the last resort, and he's even said it himself. But it is just literally.
Is it Captain? Is that
Colonel
Captain Cook? Colonel Cook. That's it.
Yeah,
he's not been on for a while.
Chicken Boy. He's I spoke to him last night, to be fair. He said that he's gonna re-download it because his phone isn't manageable and able enough to take the updates, etc. But apparently he's got his phone to where it needs to be or something rather. So he's gonna download it again. But I'll get him on. I'm gonna be calling him about this anyway. Halfway through the jam.
So in other words, he's got rid of a load of stuff he needed on his phone. He's got rid of it so he can get back on here.
He's a gamer, you see, so he does all You know, he does Far Cry and you know
Oh yeah,
all
yeah,
that
yeah.
kind of stuff and all, and he does some stuff on his phone as well. But he's more PUBG than he is COD. But he knows that I'll play both. But when he's not about, I will play COD more often than not, and it's because he ends up having a lot of glitches and everything. I think it's just part of where he's at in the server and everything else he's on. But yeah, he's
Um,
alright. He's
I'm
alright.
on.
When it works, and you can tell it works. But when it doesn't, he's like me when
Yeah,
when there's that same
fuck yeah.
corner camping. You know, it gets on your nerves after a while. But yeah, he's knows I don't give a shit. You know. And it's the same way I've gone paintballing as well. Someone shot me in the back of the head and shot me in the throat once. I didn't give a fuck, and I looked back and I was just like, "All right, who the fuck just stunned that?" Because it was my own teammate.
So
Now I've had someone shoot me in the foot
PUBG.
by accident, and I got them back, and that on the next game.
So PUBG, can you get a Hitster ban or something? Is that what you were saying?
So
Or should
basically,
I say?
I've been lucky all the way through in that respect. But when the guy started running me over, and he was being a complete cunt all the way through. It's nicking all your loot. He wasn't being there and yet expected it back, kind of thing,
Yeah, yeah.
you know. And he was just starting to really get on my nerves, and I was in more of the mood, so it's just like I don't give a fuck, and you know, it's you get one chance and you blow that. That is it, and that was basically this thing. And
Yeah,
so
yeah,
yeah, guy ran me over in a fucking car. There's me using Nia there, and I just thought, you know what, fuck it. I'm blasting this
That's
guy. No, I don't care if I get banned or not. I'm blasting him. That'll teach him a lesson. And basically, Keys came over and went, "You can't do that, Johnny," and started that. I said, "I warned the cunt.
I think
I'm sick and tired of his shit. Fuck him." So there's obviously him trying to pick this guy up and that, and apparently there was a warning that came up, or Keys had a warning come up, or something other come up on our gameplay saying, you know, basically your team is, uh, you know, something along the lines of basically
violation.
a team
Violation
member
or something.
violated the rules of engagement of your fellow team player. If this continues, basically we'll take action, or there'll be a ban, or there'll be a caution, or you know, we'll take gameplay into consideration, or whatever it was. You know, all that fucking bullshit that PUBG goes
Yeah.
on about. And I just basically said, I don't give a fuck. You know, I've warned the guy. He's been a cunt. I'm sick and tired with it. He's just now run me over. Fuck him. I warned him. He didn't take the hint. He learned from that afterwards, weirdly enough. And he didn't come back in for the next game either. So, yeah, if you do harm to your own. Oh, there we go. Fucking Wi-Fi's gone out. I'm back in. Basically, get a warning, or you get a caution, warning, and then you get a ban, depending obviously what the crime is, as it were. Whether it's gameplay, whether it's cheating, whether it's racism, whether it's you know whatever it is, it gets brought up pretty quickly because there's moderators on there as
Fucking
well.
lazy.
So you know,
No. Listen, people with fucking issues like that, they want to fucking leave it at the fucking when they press start on fucking turn the game on.
well, I've had it
Bring the
on.
fucking issues in with it.
I've had it
They're
on
dickheads.
here where one of our team players has shouted out the racist word that you never say, you know, towards or around
Well, yeah.
whatever to you know to people of a different ethnic
That,
ethnicity,
yeah.
ethnicity.
When we all,
Ethnicity. There you
I,
go. And I called it
I
out,
understand.
and I said, I don't give a fuck who you are.
Oh,
Don't you ever
I think
say
I were in
that
room.
word again.
Yeah, I was in room. I were in room. You fucking took a really good stance on it. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, we were doing
I think Neve,
crossfire.
I think Neve were in as well, weren't it? And you went, what? You ever, yeah, because you fucking really went on one.
I
Never ever
didn't
said
go
that
on
fucking word ever.
I made my stance very
Point.
clear and respectful. I didn't lose it with the guy, but I definitely made it clear.
No,
Don't
no,
you ever fucking say that,
oh yeah.
you know? But yeah, but you know, something like
See, we all have right.
it seems to
Yeah,
be
how can I say it?
noticed. It seems
I
to
mean, what?
be noticed
Yeah,
on
well,
here, but
yeah, yeah. It's European. It's Europeans. It's generally be Europeans. We all seem to be of the same region of Europe as well. Not England. I'm
yeah,
about in Europe itself.
but see, the thing that
It's weird.
pisses me off is the fact that I know black people know the meaning of it, so it's more accepted. No, it's not. And it's no different from when they say white boy or, you know, whatever
Yeah, yeah.
fucking label. It is still racism.
Oh,
Either way, I don't care if you're black, white, or fucking, you know, this and that and
purple
the
with
other.
yellow spots.
It's still racism, but why people feel like it's more acceptable that because you're not visibly seen, that's okay to start sending out racial slurs, slurs, when you know you don't know who's on the other end of that. You can't be seen, and quite frankly, it's on a game. No, it's not okay, and that shit does not fly with me, especially, as you know, when your background, you know, of ethnicity, there we go, is of certain degrees, and also we also have another one that is also my partner, and quite frankly, like you, become to be somewhat family in somewhat of a way, or really good friendship, which essentially is family.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck if you're fucking old or you're young. I will beat the shit out of you. You say that in front of me.
See, on my point, right? Because I can dip my toes in both sides. Yeah.
No man ever.
I do. Oh yeah. But I do have some issues with one side of me, and it's not the color as such. It's the fucking how do you say it without fucking painting everyone with the same brush of that color? They all seem to have the same mindset. It's the mindset. It's not the person. It's the fucking mindset. They're all fucking. They do me head in. Now I can turn around and say this and say that and whatever, but I don't. I just don't play them.
Yeah.
And if we're in a room, I do not speak, and I mute them. You know, the problem is when you come out of the game, it automatically unmutes them.
Yeah, I mute
It-
Ali as soon as he comes in, not out of maliciousness or or being horrible or anything to the guy, because it's nothing to do with that. It's just the fact, as we've said before, microphone feedback. You can't hear shit with the guy
yeah,
on, and even in the game,
yeah.
you mute the guy, and all of a sudden he comes back in again. It's just like, what the fuck is going on here?
No, right.
You
You're
can't
up
think.
here if you don't.
That's the
Up here,
problem. You're trying to
yeah,
speak, but you just can't think.
yeah. I mean, up north, it's just as bad as it is down south. It's more so down south, where right. I know you're from down south, but you don't. Oh, you know what? Yeah, you know what it is in it, man. You know what I mean, blood, farm, and all this shit. And I'm like, really,
Yeah.
fucking.
Chav
But
talk.
but for some reason, the browner. No, I kid you not, right? Even up here, the browner they are, they're more of it all like the real bad roadmen. And I'm like, shut fuck up, speak fucking properly.
Yeah.
It's not hard,
I mean, the thing
and
is,
it winds me up.
the
And
people,
they have the attitude with it.
yeah, people want to be
You
seen
know,
as
oh,
hard
come
men
on.
and this and that and the other.
Yeah.
And it's just, you look at
Yeah,
gangsters,
you get this.
real gangsters and mafias and this and that and the other.
Yeah,
No one ever spoke like
yeah.
that. And you get little kids and that,
If you don't
at
go,
the age of 12 with the hoods out going,
yeah.
you fucking get me, bud. It's like, fuck off.
Yep. Yeah, and the thing is, it's right. So I take it you're the same as me. If you want to fight, fucking fight. I'm not going to go around because when they go, oh, come on, round corner, come on, round corner. What the fuck do I need to go round corner for? I'm fucking here now. I ain't going to bitch and moan at you. I'm just going to crack you on.
I had someone do it.
So I
I
know.
had someone do it
Yeah. So
last
I know we
year.
call through.
It's just, and I had someone do it earlier this year and that as well. And they saw me because basically there was three of them, and one of them was trying to put their hand in their pocket, which I think they might have been carrying. It's just like,
Precisely.
I said to him, "Are you threatening me?" And I stood there, and there was three of them, and they're all starting to walk towards me, and I wasn't moving. It's just like, let's just leave it alone, mate. Let's just leave it alone. And they walked off, and then I had one of the same guy, the leader, so to speak, knock my beanie off, as you've seen, and tried calling me out to go up, essentially go up in the gardens, and it's just like, nah. And he kept getting up and up and up and everything else. And I'm obviously sitting down eating a Subway and he's offering me out. It's just like, nah. And I literally pointed to him and showed him the Subway that I was too busy enjoying this. It's just like, nah. And he ran off, and it's just like, I don't do what you fucking want me to do. You do what I fucking want you to do. And it's just by that point,
I know.
you're
Yeah,
fucked.
you're not controlling this scenario.
I am, and I don't
They
do
think they
what
are.
someone else wants me to
Yeah.
do because I know what that blue heart wants. You go up and
But
someone
have you never
gets you in the
noticed?
back.
You're always grabbing the fucking crotch. You're always grabbing the crotch. Come at me. Come. Oh, what the fuck are you on about? What are you grabbing yourself for? You got crabs or something? You got like some fucking STD?
I'll fucking come at you and that, and I'll grab your nuts and I'll rip them out and shove them down your throat. I don't care if I use my fucking hands or a fucking saw. I will chop them off and that. Don't you know? But again, people think they're hard because they've got other people about. But let's be honest, and that we all know what people are like, and that if you're really a
Yeah.
man and you're really a woman, you can handle yourself and you don't need to get physical. And when you do shit
Yeah.
yourself and you do it alone. The only time you get back up is
That's
when
like,
someone else has back up, and yet when it's someone else that gets their ass kicked, they call you the pussy. Hang on a minute, who's the one in hospital with fucking broken jaw and that needed four guys on one person? Like, grow the fuck up, mate.
precisely. Precisely.
You
Even
got
if I
your
get
ass
my ass
kicked,
kicked off a
but
few
you
people,
started shit.
yeah.
Fuck yourself. You know?
Even if precisely, even if I get my ass kicked off a few of them, have you really achieved anything? They haven't.
What's
Because at the
the,
end of the day, it's took fucking 2, 3, 4 of you to fucking knock the shit out of me.
and you've
I'm still walking away.
and 9 times out of 10, you've
And I
normally
feel sorry for
followed
me.
the cunt that's already started shit on your way before everyone else. Yeah. See,
It's stupid.
it's like saying, you take on an old retired boxer. Well, if you beat the guy or girl, depending which side you are, if you beat the
Yeah.
old retired guy, you've just beat up an old person. If you don't win and you let them win, you lose either way. So it's a lose-lose situation, you know? You don't go into something like that. At least if you go on one with your own age, your own height, your own build, your own skill set, then that's fair, you know? But you can't win depending how someone looks at it, You just can't. You know, as you know, you've been in those situations before. You know full well how they end up kind of going out. By the way, you're leader. So
Oh shit! Yeah.
I was gonna say,
Just replying to.
if,
Just replying to me overall. Alright, done. Right.
oh, that felt good.
Right. Let's go. Listen, I'm dying to try this mic too. It's only took like 40 minutes of fucking that phone call, toilet, and back down. Oh fucking hell! Right, let's go. Let's let the carnage not begin. Shit. What? I to get the hang, she's not too bad. You know, the distance, like you can aim with the ninja. I'm starting to get the word to start pumping to get up on the roof, so I'm not hitting inside the building. So that's not too bad. I've still got to get the hang. I've still got to get the hang of what that broken does, where he can float for a while.
The what?
You know, just like sort of like, so if you watch Broken on YouTube, he does like a hovering, but for a lot longer than I can do it. It's weird.
Send me over the You have to send me over the YouTube name,
Wait.
and then I'll have a look.
Yeah, it's just Broken. Yeah, it's just Broken on YouTube. It's called Broken.
Yeah, but see, if I put Broken in on YouTube, that comes up as the song from Steve.
Oh no! If you put COD Mobile, Broken COD Mobile, he uses pump class. Some of his stuff, he does it. I couldn't figure out how we're getting the shots off, but basically he does hip fire when he's jumping off a side of a building. He seems to float there and just shoot the fucker on who's on the side of the cliff. It's good. Different way of it. I wouldn't mind learning how to do it, but yeah.
It's just getting your
This is going to be
accuracy right. The more you do, as with anything like snipers or ARs,
yeah,
once you get the accuracy where you need it, you know how your class works. You can do it easily, you know.
Oh yeah, but he's doing it with a sniper rifle. He's jumping, it's like going past the enemy, jumping off the edge of a cliff, using pump class, and one-shotting them.
Just knowing your class.
It's hard. Yeah.
Is he doing it with the same sniper though? That's the question.
I'm going to say, he's doing it with a sniper. The thing is, once you watch him, you have to see it. It's a lot better than I'll explain it.
No, but is he using the same weapon though every time? Yeah, so sniper, the same sniper, same shotgun.
It's shotgun. Yeah, shotgun, sniper rifle.
So that's
I
why
think he uses an AR.
Yeah, that's why then he's used to how the weapon fires. But like you and I with SMGs, AK-17s, your AK-47s, your fucking M4s, your M16s, you know the weapon well enough that you know, okay, this is to be da. That's what it sounds like from what you're telling me. Anyway,
I've just dropped you an ICR there to get some weapons.
Ooh. I do like an ICR, I'm not gonna lie.
Just why you get some
ICRs are they're strong and they're sturdy, but they're slow. You know, they're powerful and they're slow.
Yeah.
It's the only issue with ICRs compared to say M16s, and which is weird because
blue
ICRs are a lot
blue ammo down here.
ICRs are a lot more powerful. Hold up, I got one there, but
there's a guy in here.
Yahoo!
You got him? Yeah, you got him.
Yep. Oh.
Yeah, I've just put. Do you get what I mean with pump class now? I'm getting the hang of using the pump class just to wear through building to get through glass. Yeah. I've got
it. I heard about you, and I heard about you and you. No, I heard you and the girl saying about that, about kind of using them through the window and trying to get it right so you make it look effort.
Yeah, I just got it there. I just managed to pull it off. And so where you are now?
Yep, I'm looking.
He's timing it, and I missed it that time. Now, sometimes I can go right through the window. Sometimes I'll have to, obviously, climb through. There we go.
There you go. So with that, you have to hold it like, say, like you've got everything else. Anything that you have to physically, manually.
Yeah, you do.
Or because I
Right,
know
so
the igniter, you
normally
just hold,
to
you can
pump
just tap, but like the ninja, and you go, yeah. So if I do this now, I tap it, it does that, or do
yeah,
you
yeah.
have to hold it and then?
No,
Oh, that's cool.
no. That's the thing. You think you would, but you've got to like
Okay.
tap it just as you're getting up near the window, so you're not. Otherwise, it'll just use all the boost out of it. So it's weird. But sometimes I can get through the window straight away. So let's have another try.
Can you see that?
No, I missed it again.
Can you
It's a
see
weird
that?
one.
I know you can
Gone.
hold this as well. I never even thought about trying it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Your arm's gone invisible now. You know where you're aiming. But it doesn't work when you're in heat at the moment and someone's behind you and you're just trying to get away. That's the only downside to that bit.
No,
But if you've got a bit of time, yeah.
see, I just used the right analog like you would do on a console where you just look up, down, left, and right, and I just kind of walk and run and aim and tap it as soon as it goes blue or white, so to speak. I never even thought about holding it like an aim thing. You
I
know,
used to use
you learn
Ninja.
something new every day.
But some people can just. At one time, I was able to like just fucking aim and shoot and get up there, and then all of a sudden, it started being miss all the time.
Yeah, but so you can tell when you've got it dead on because it goes red and then it goes white. And when it goes white, that's when you know you're there. But it does depend if you've got the upgrade or not. A bit like you're on the pump, you can go high, you can go longer, you know. Cheers, man. It is a funny one. I didn't know whether that was the same for pump.
Funny enough, that's out the that were out the box. The guy you got on steps. I meant to drop it down at the beginning.
You know when you've got Shadow Blade and you tap it to jump up, the longer you hold it, or as long as you hold it, the longer higher you can go, etc.
Yeah.
But I didn't know whether
Yeah.
that was the same
I mean,
for pump and igniter and everything else, or once you tapped it, it was there, or whether you
no.
have
So
that
if
kind of ability to
right, so can you see can you see the window there above me, the second floor?
Yeah.
If I keep my finger on jump, which is to pump up, if I keep my finger on and move forward, you lose that ability to grab hold of a ledge if you miss it, if you can't get through.
Even if
But if I feather it up,
even if you push,
that's the word I was looking for. If I feather it, it gives you that tiny little bit of like extra boost.
it's like a double jump.
It gives you time to move your
games when you
yeah, it's like a double jump. Because you took your finger off, it gives you that little split second to grab hold if you have to. Like that.
But do you have to push the jump button on the crouch speed? Yes, do you have to push that to go through?
No, just
I do.
Jump and forward on left analog. So it's like you're running towards it. It's just timing, just like you with Ninja. It's just the timing bit. So if I go for me, I'm going to miss. I know I'm going to miss. And then I'd have to climb in.
Yeah.
But sometimes, like me and Ninja's back up, sometimes you can just go straight in like that. It's just a timing thing. Oh, guy here. Some guys over there shooting.
It's a bit like saying
two people.
You can jump over a fence compared to when you're kind of like running and vaulting over a fence, so to speak.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just wonder.
So now I can time
really
that.
Use it.
I can.
Yeah,
I can use the up now.
Well done. Yeah, see, I don't ever use it, you see, so I just wondered how that would work, because I tried the Shadow Blade, like last month or the month before. I only used it the once. I didn't really like it. As you see, I don't really use the
Shadow Blade. Yeah. The Shadow Blade's good for. I find if you're not doing the full press on it, it's good for making up some distance or getting away from someone a bit quicker, just like you can use with this one. If I run to just say that track two's a fence, I know I can jump, keep my finger on and pump over it instead of having to climb.
Yeah.
And the more you slide, the faster your boost goes back up. So I can go straight away again.
That makes it understandable why I keep seeing everyone sliding.
And then again, that's why you see a lot of people. You're thinking to yourself, well, hold up, I've tried boost and my boost doesn't go back up. Well, if you just stand there, it goes up really, really slowly. But if you slide around a bit, your boost goes right back up.
It's a bit like cars when you play car games and you drift around the corner to boost your nitros up, or you're in 05.
Yeah.
As it were.
I wasn't.
You're not.
Yeah.
There you go. I played car.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan. Yeah, I wasn't a fan of pump class at first, but just last few weeks, last week and a half, I've been enjoying it. And it feels odd me not using it because normally I use mechanic lately. But like from here, I know I can run up. Someone's chasing behind me, and just to get that, if it's two of them, I can just go. And I'm on pump roof.
And it makes it quicker as well. The only problem is you can see what you've got.
Instead of having to climb. But here's a question for you, right? Because I don't know from my side. Obviously, I can hear it, but can you hear it when I'm doing the pump better?
Yeah. Yeah, because it goes like.
Right, so you can hear it.
So when you go up, it goes. And when you come down, it goes.
What about?
So
when I used the big when I used the actual class and pressed the button for the super boost, which I don't find out, that should be louder.
Yeah.
Can you hear that?
Yeah.
And I haven't even used it yet. I just pressed it, activated it. So that jump is a normal one.
Yeah, but it's like saying
a bit softer.
It's like saying this, really. If I ping up to this bit here, right, you know I'm about to use it.
Yeah.
You hear that? Ready?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's the same thing, only with
I don't know.
With certain
but if I was,
it sounds
if I was the enemy, I'd hear it, but I wouldn't know where you've gone to.
The only way you'd know where I was on the map. But obviously, you use your ears, which is actually quite a skill, all things considered. But I'd show up on the map where that red dot is. Yeah, footprint is when I'm close enough that you can hear it, and a bullet is obviously when you're shooting. But depending on your class, it does slightly change. Yeah, obviously your perks you're required to foot movement, but you can still hear someone.
Yeah. What frustrates me, don't wind me up, but what frustrates me is why don't they crouch when they're hiding outside of this cliff, and it's last like a couple of people left, and they're walking around like this. Got it.
One to the
left. You got them both. I just finished him off. You got him. We're using switchblade. Great at close up, no good at mid range. So I can change me rust now to an M4.
I did struggle to hit them, I must admit. I wasn't hitting them before.
Oh, at least I got an M4. I got an M4 out of that box. That second one you got. So I've got I didn't have one at first. Switchblade's good at close up, but just mid range is crap actually.
There's an AK there if you want it. I've already got one.
No, I'm good. Get rid of that. Put that there. Put that there. Got it. Right. I'm good. There's a rust in there, and there is an OTS. And that OTS 9, surprisingly good. That OTS 9, but doesn't have enough bullets in it.
Yeah. Hang on.
Well, the more talking through this game, and we're down to 14 players left.
It's not a bad thing, you know. You should know that you actually start to win. You keep on the load.
At least we know we landed in a safe place. I wonder if there's anyone down there. So if them two were there, I take it they must have been coming in from zone. So they're down in front, aren't they? And where's it going to end? Yeah.
I reckon that's going to end
New
either
City.
right on the thing there where I've just put my marker, or it's going to end right near that building.
Right, zone's right on our ass, and now let's go. And that's another one I've started doing. Right, so when you glide down or jump off it, I automatically slide as soon as I land, unless I'm aiming for someone. I've just got in the habit of pump and slide as soon as I land. Get on, where you go? Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I got one there me as well. Oh, hello, bitch.
Come on, glass up. Boy, does Andy this. Yeah, one in doorway. Just,
I'm going to go down and say hi.
we've got it. Yeah, let's go, sir. I'm going on roof anyway.
To your left. There's a scout.
They put a launcher out. You little shit. Careful, they're on that L-shaped building. Fucking wanker.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, no, that's what I thought. So that L-shaped building on your left is one in there as well. One in that little room behind you.
There's one right behind me.
You know, there's one in this building. There it is. They're all over the place. Fucking dogs are after you. One in front. Two in front. Fucking hell.
He's a clown.
Yeah, shit. You want it little.
There's always a clown. Anyone got an exercise saddle I can borrow to reback my TB, please? So basically what you're saying is you need something to put your tailbone on so you can ride better. Yep, I got something for you. And it'll be a bumpy, hard ride. If it's a perfect size, it will be a snug ride.
Oh, flipping it. So we learned. All right, but we learned something. You can actually aim it, and you learn a little bit about the pump class. Yeah, you've got to feather it. That's the word I was. That's the word I was looking for. You've got to feather the pump. Yeah, you can't just go straight in full on pump.
Shall I say them now, or shall I just continue?
Listen, I know what you meant. Listen, they must be laughing their fucking balls off when they come up with the names for these classes. Pump class.
Well, let's have a look at this. Hang on, ninja. There's nothing ninja about it. I mean, ninja isn't even a core. It's normally different things, but I get where it's coming from. Poltergeist, yeah, I can understand. Pumped, I need a good pumping. So I started doing it on myself.
Now it's Ravager launcher, but I for some reason call it Revenge launcher. Well, the fuckers used to be, but you've done out to them.
Hang on, what do you call it? What,
You get the chance to do it.
What is it?
Ravager launcher.
It's not
Ravager launcher.
It's not even
launcher.
Ravager. It's Ravager. There's no N in Ravager.
Oh, Ravager. Right, Ravager. But to me, the first word comes in my head is revenge. Because the fuckers do it before you can do out to them.
Well, I mean, in some people's degree, it probably is revenge. Quick.
Yeah, no, but
there's nothing quick about it. When you're carrying a fucking guitar,
no, but
for the sake. Trickster. Yeah, but that
the one
I'd say
get.
that's one that actually works well. Trap Master, there's nothing
clown
trapping about it. Smoke
that's all right.
Works. Trip Master.
Yeah. Clown, I don't get.
Trickster. There we go. Well, I'm thinking of Trap Master now. Trickster works. Smoke Bomber works. Hacker, works. Rewind works, although that's shit in my opinion. Shockwave works, and it is the name. Medic, Refitter. Yeah. Okay, I'll give it that. Kinetic Station as well, which I don't have. Again, oh no, hang on. Oh no, I can own that. Oh, yeah. Defender.
But Clown.
Desperado.
Yeah, but Clown class, I don't get.
Yeah. Spotter. Yeah. On a military scale, I understand where it's coming from. Igniter. Yeah, you're igniting. Scout, yes. Mechanic, yes. Airball, to a point, yes. Ravager launcher, yeah, because there's no way you're going to survive that in a real scenario. Clown. The only thing clown about is the
I don't get it.
The little bot George's calling thing. Yeah,
but it should could have come something. Clown, you expect something like fucking comical or something, but it isn't. It's just nasty. Let the dogs out. Or bitey, fucking run.
That's what I mean. But you remember, like, say last year, where you throw it out and be like,
yeah.
Now it's just
if you got
there's nothing common about it. They really
no. I mean, what are they on about? Because you can have one where it's a little monkey with the fez on its head with fucking symbols.
Well, the only other thing that I can think about is Joker in The Dark Knight, played by Heath Ledger. And he's got the dogs, and the only way you could pull it off is if you're the clown mafia king, the one in the white suit. It's the only way you could kind of make a clown like. It's the only way. Or you could do it somewhat justice and still be like a reference or an Easter egg.
Yeah.
So most of them, relatively to a point in some way, shape, or form, works well. But the rest, like clown, the only thing clown about it is the fucking instrumental that it comes with. It's the only thing. Where do we come? Yeah, you're right. You're the leader anyway.
Yeah.
I gave you the lead.
I don't know. I played them before, but we're doing 2 against teams, then we can take the time. Let me just grab my headphones. I've got to wait in the last
I'm in no rush now. I've got until 7 o'clock before it's like prison again anyway. So. Oh. Oh, when you're holding a piss and it's just like, I feel so good to release. So get a blowjob and send me your own. I could die. Oh,
We'll just power these up, that's it. I know why, when I put my cans on the other day and you couldn't hear me talking, I had to put the microphone attachment in, that's why.
hang on.
What's that? I'll do it now. You keep getting, I've got to put the microphone attachments in these gaming headsets.
Now say that again.
Right, when we were talking, and I put my cans on me, my earbuds are worn out, died out on me. So, I forgot, it has a microphone attachment, so I've got to plug into it.
Well, when you go quiet,
Which I
that's
didn't
when your headphones are died on.
So I'm just, so I'm just changing them now because it's bleeping. What's that?
That's what I need, and that when I'm like calling someone a cunt. I need like things in my ears and that just to go beep. Like the fucking swear jar. Beep. It's like Men in Black and that with the memory swipe and that and the fucking buzzer when you swear on national TV and it just sounds like the buzzer goes when you beep and beep and this and beep and beep. I need all of them in my ears.
Fucking shit, me, that's loud. Fucking difference having cans on. Can you hear me alright?
You deaf yet?
Can you hear me? Yes or no?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, yeah.
Do you want to hear me? That's the other question.
Seriously, can you hear me, yeah?
Yeah, I can hear you, man.
Right. So I've got my cans on now, which is weird because I can hear myself slightly. It sounds like I'm shouting, but I'm not.
Oh, you have that
there,
same issue where when you have your cans on or your fucking earbuds, which is like your typical 3.5 headphones or earphones. Sorry, you always feel like you're shouting because you can't fucking hear yourself.
Yeah, you can't judge it.
Yeah.
So over there when we were talking when we were on Snap, I had earbuds in. They're fine. You cancel all background noise out. When I put my cans on because they were dying out, I forgot it has a mic attachment. So for some reason I assumed it just had a mic built into one of the cans, and it doesn't. So I were in cupboard yesterday. And I went, fucking hell, there's a microphone attachment to you. What's that for? And I went, yeah, take the plug out the side of the left can and you plug them in.
It's like a real blonde retard at the moment.
Do they come through? I've never used them for talking to people on here. So is it pretty clear?
It is, and you come through clearer than what I do, and not on the recording. But obviously, I've got quite a deeper, darker voice than what the microphone tends to pick up, and actually does it justice. But you come in a lot clearer than what I come through on the microphone, and that's just because you're part of the game and the phone sounds. But you do.
Yeah. We'll see what it's like. But it is weird because I can hear, that inner voice. I can hear my voice now. It's not like in my head I can hear the voice. I can hear my voice like it's like you talking.
You get like the somewhat of like an in-ear feedback kind of thing.
Yeah. It's not annoying. It is because I can hear my own voice, but it's not like an echo it's actually in time with me talking. So that's one positive, I suppose.
It's like singers, and that you go through the microphone, everything else is set up through the PA and wireless kits, and you have in-ears, and it comes through that way. Yeah. That's what I mean. Can you hear yourself, and it's beneficial where you have something to gauge from, oh, I don't need to talk all the way out here because it's like fucking ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, the only thing what makes me a little paranoid with it is because I can hear myself. Is when I go sniff up or not the cough, but the.
Yeah, I can hear.
Oh yeah, that's it. That's it. Can you hear everything?
Yeah, I can hear everything, but it's just like if I fart and I put the camera right near my ass just to make it sound like, I meant for that to be on there. And I've done it purposely just to see if it does come through. And no one bats the fucking eyelids, or at least no one says anything. And yet, when I don't have it near the ass, I go, it's then noticeable, and yet no one still says anything. So I'm just wondering whether it's me or whether it's the phone or whatever. But I can hear everything. But the problem is when you have
so you can
with these ones, you know if I can't hear anything, or if I'm deciding not to mention it because I'm either really quiet and got my own demons going on.
Yeah.
Or there's so much shit going on in the day. I can't hear you, which is why I always say, well, what was that, or this and that, because as you've seen, you don't always come through clearly on the microphone or through the game due to obviously everything that's going on, and that's what I mean. So I've tested it out just to see if I can come through in that sense, and it's just like, no, I'm safe no matter how loud it is. But you really do come through clearly on here. But I suppose we'll test it out in the second of the game.
It might. I've got like you've gone through different guitars and everything, and you always find one what does something a bit better, a bit clearer, and I don't know, clearer. It's same with the headphones with me. I've got a real issue with a proper bad issue. It doesn't matter if it's thousandth of a microsecond out. It just throws me completely off. And I've got her new phone, which is the S23 Ultra. She got the same phone as me, and she got a free pair of fucking Galaxy Pro Bud 2 earbuds with it. And I didn't get any one, mine. Let's have a try. And actually, real reason I wanted to see if we were any like. I said, I'll give them a test. I've had them ever since. Because they're so good. These I've got on my head are actually. I'm going to say the ones I've got on my head at the moment, the cams, she won them. They were dear. Well, fucking dear. I won't pay for them. They were dear. I thought, go on, man. The gaming ones come with this dock and all this crap. And they were supposed to be for the PC. But they are Bluetooth, and I thought, right, I'll try them on COD, and I tried them on COD, and they work perfectly. Well, like I said, I've never tried the mic. This is the first time.
See, there's part of that where we're just guys and we don't give a fuck, and especially when guys don't have anything to hide, and it's just like, look, I'm a man, you're the woman, like, behave, or my solitude and that. If you don't like it, go in the other room, kind of thing. And there is that kind of mentality there, but there is the other side of it's just like, I'm a man, I've got stuff going on, but at the same time I can respect policy if you just say and you don't want to hear what's going on, fair enough. And we have that as well. It's down to each other. But that said, if there's no one about, who gives a fuck? Yeah,
precisely.
And it's just like, I'm not going to lie. I've put my phone on the adapter into my 3.5. As you've seen, the adapter, I have the headphone one, and I have the I've got the 3.5 tab adapter, and obviously the charging port and this and that and the other. And I've put it into my little Black Star kind of fly amps, which is basically just typical gain volume, delay, and an EQ, which is basically you turn one way, it's American, you turn the other way, it's British sound. And so, say, like Marshall amps, which is what most players would use, like Angus Young, to say something that's a lot darker and heavier and something more metal sounding. So classic rock to metal, there's two very distinct kind of tones there. Is that kind of thing. And I've physically put my phone attached to that into there so I can just hear it. It's like an overall kind of sounding gaming platform. But like you, I have the issue of the fucking wires. And I don't have Bluetooth earbuds, especially since I have long hair and I wear a beanie all the time. So I look like I look like a fucking nutcase if I'm walking down the road and no one can say it's just like, he's really lost it. It's just like, hang on, mate, you got Bluetooth and I can see it. Fucking hell, this guy's got brown tooth and it's just like, I'm just trying to think. I'm just looking at what you mean, but because I wear a beanie and everything else and it's over my head, you'd never know if I was talking to myself. I was fucking crazy, So, So I just don't bother that, and I was loud noises and the frequencies in general. I'd rather not have something beaming straight into my ears, which is bad enough since I have an amp in my ear most of the time.
Yeah.
So,
I know. For some reason, I've always liked Samsung game. They've always done what they've done. They've done it well. The Samsung, whether it's wired or wireless headphones, but the wired always seems to be bang on. So, no, it's just bugging me now. Right, have you got on your friends list? Have you got someone called Dark Knight 09220?
I'm guessing you mean COD.
I haven't got a clue. It's some blonde girl, but I'm sure it's a guy.
Yeah, hang on.
It's just on, on the invite list. They're on left.
Yeah. Hang on.
Dark Knight 0920920.
Oh shit! I didn't mean to do that. Give me the digits. So dark. Who recognize it? Dark Knight. What?
0920.
0920. Player you search does not think. How's it spelled? DARK.
Capital D.
Of course. It's always a capital D there.
Dark Knight. Capital D ARKNIGT.
And DARK. Is that double K or just one K?
Single K.
Single K.
NIGHT.
GHT
0920.
That's the thing with this, you gotta be really accurate.
I know.
Yeah, man.
It gets me with symbols.
Dark Knight 0920. Blonde chick, kind of turquoise blue eyes. Pearson.
That's it. It's a different picture, but they had a different picture before. But I'm sure it's a guy. I'm sure he's either on. I don't think he's on my friends list, but he's on my invite, so I must have played him.
See, I've somewhere down the line I've requested thingy, but I'm pretty sure they are male. I mean, in today's world, you can be a fucking cucumber.
They're in my friends list.
See, I don't have
the picture's changed.
Not on my watch. I recognise the clan name. Straight up, I recognise the clan name, and the name itself, I do recognise. But then there's been a few that's had Dark Knight or Dark. Something.
Yeah. With ITE, not the GHT. Yeah.
But Without even requesting them now, I've copied the name just so I can visit back at some point. But somewhere down the line, I have. Oh no, hang on. No, I haven't. No, I haven't. I beg. I apologize. I haven't. I recognise the name.
Yes, I mean. Unless they've been in MP or something, we've played them in MP. Or through MP, yeah, it must have been. But yeah, they're actually in my list, so I wasn't too sure with that. I just double checked myself. Oh shit, talking of clans, let me just leave mine. Oh fuck it, I'll do it after.
Yeah,
You've got a clan, haven't you?
I was going to say, did you want to jump in with?
Yeah, what it was, right, so I was in the clan I've been in since like basically day one of being on here. And I picked a load of tips off, you know, because they really were. There were two players in there, one called AJ. Fucking didn't matter what gun he had, he was blitzing them. MP or BR. We're talking 17 kills on the normal match, and I'm like, I've got one.
So basically us now.
Yeah, as we're getting there now, yeah. But yeah, I mean, from now, how we are now, it's like I'm to pick everyone else's tag up continuously. And I can understand how monotonous it gets. Sometimes you're thinking, fucking hell, you play a game long enough now, come on.
As you can understand why I've just given up trying to. I mean, I'm. Put it this way. Hang on. Put it this way, but as you've probably got an idea now, I've been talking about left, right, and centre, my head, my body, so on and so forth. And it's got to the point for years where I've always been real and genuine, but the older you get, the more gnarly you become, or the more jolly you become. And I'm kind of a cross between the two. And when it comes to on here, as you've probably seen more times than you care to admit or like to admit, I just don't give a fuck. If you're a cunt, you're a cunt. You know, I treat you the same way people treat me. But it's just some people that, because of what it is that I do, I'm not judgmental, but I'm very analytical. And it's just a matter of time before they show themselves. And it's one of them things.
Yeah.
But I
Right.
can't be asked to be friendly with someone that is clearly taking the piss, that is clearly trying to start shit, and on here specifically and genuinely, as you're just not adapted and well progressed enough to be playing with people like us. And there's clearly us that are definitely not capable of playing with like the absolute nerds of the game. And that's a learning curve. But when you're consistently and continuously going down every fucking time, I have no remorse for them. I can't sympathise on that sense and pretend like, oh, you'll learn. It's like, no, we're there to help and we're there as a team. You're not helping yourself. Like, why the fuck should I give a shit and try and sugarcoat stuff? And I never will, but there's getting to the point and it's just like, no, you're just being a cunt right now. You know? You can understand why it's just like, I just don't give a fuck. Yeah, I'll say it how it is. You're shit. Fuck off. You keep losing 3 times in a row, you're gone. Everyone has a bad night, everyone has a bad day, but when it's like consistently every time, and I do mark this down on this, it's every game, you're gone down every single fucking time. You're clearly not getting a certain amount of kills. You're clearly going off and doing your own fucking thing, so why the fuck are you in the team when you could just play solo?
Yeah.
And fifth,
precisely.
It is literally a personality thing, a connection thing. How well do you pick up on everyone else? It's kind of like, okay, you don't need someone else's kill box. If we need you, you're there. How well do you pick up on the
and you don't loot the boxes when they're down.
And
You don't
most
look,
people,
unless you land in a different area, then that's the only time you go in their box, because you know that person's not going back for it.
Yeah.
'Cause it's too far.
well, it's like you and I.
No,
You know, if we're down, take what's there. If you know that there's no getting back or whatever, and you have got there,
just
loot it. But apart from that,
well, that's to hate the team.
yeah, it
Better
really
still,
is.
better still. Are you going? Do you want this SMG? Do you want me to pick it up for you? Yeah, because it's a convertible.
Yeah. But that's no
that's another one.
but that's also how good communication, whether it's spoken or unspoken.
But what I've not, I'm going to say what I've started to notice is when we're not in our group, is if I've got some in and I've played them played the game with a few times, I've noticed they're coming in just to get the points up.
That's all it is.
Do you get what I mean?
And
not putting the
we've
effort in.
had that consistently with a lot of people where they'll jump in and come out, because when they jump in, if and I know you've had this somewhere down the line, they'll look at your friend's info, they'll look at your profile.
Yeah.
That's the only reason. And we've had that with, from what comes to mind recently, we or I, in particular as a group or individually, I know for a fact there's 6 people that comes off the top of my head, and one of them has been Ali. Because he's good on MP, but he's fucking shit on BR, despite having...
Who's that?
Listen at me, other Ali, that fucking foreign guy, and I don't know where he's from. Maybe he's a foreigner compared to the UK, because he's...
the one who likes talking politics.
Ali Khan, the fucking dickhead that I explained shit to, and leave had a go.
I thought he was Spanish.
I don't care where the fuck he's from. He's definitely not English. And as hard as that sounds, it's not racist, but that's the truth. He's not British. He's not English. He's definitely from somewhere else. I don't know where from. He's clearly in to get the points up. It's as simple as that, and I won't admit it, but that's the truth. And we've had 6 people that's done that.
I know you're on about that.
Yeah, fucking long-haired guy. I know he's now in matchmaking as we speak. Gone to Hardpoint. Yeah, it is, and it's just like they won't admit it, and then they'll be cheeky and say thanks. Oh, fuck that. I'm calling it out. It is bullshit, but that's what people are like. That's why I drive.
I remember right at the beginning when I remember at the beginning when we were first playing on this, it was always BR. We hardly ever did MP.
Yeah, but we had, and I've noticed more and more that you're not playing with jets and everything else. And it might just be because you're more adept to playing it now, and it's the same shit all the time.
She's really improved, but it's the people in the room.
Yeah, so that's what I mean. It could be she's not on enough, or she hasn't evolved in that respect, or there is other people about, which obviously you jumped in before, or it's just she's not on at all anymore due to obviously family and everything else. You never really know.
Oh no.
I mean, I still have and I've tried adding her and the other one in. But I only just JX. But she's never.
It's just the people in. Yeah, it's the people in the room.
But it brings.
You know what I mean, fam?
It brings. Fuck yourself.
No, that's about exactly why I don't go in the rooms. In the room anymore. And unfortunately, that's the people she plays with. So.
Did that come through?
But yeah, she has really. Huh? No. That's she really has improved a lot. Sniper, most guns.
But that's when when it's just like, yeah, okay, I'm here for fun, but I also want to improve as well. But I haven't played for that sounds so wrong. I've had a few games where they're on for so long, and I have. every rare occasion she'll jump in and she'll leave, and it's just like, have I done something to you, or are you just?
No, she because her group. No, because her groups come on. I give her. She's always been loyal, you know. To, like when we were playing before, she would always be there. And it's same now. She's got a new group, so she stays with them. When she's waiting for that group, she'll jump into a room and play a game.
It's not really loyalty, Lynn, is it? It's loyalty to the group regarding your needs.
It is. Yeah, the group she's at at the time.
Yeah, I'm not saying it in a bad way. It's a good thing, but it's just it does seem like a bit of an upgrade or a different need, you know. That's part of just being associated with certain things, and I'm happy for it, you know. But it's just, just voice that, you know. I'm not play cold turkey, and it's just what's available, you know. But again, you kind of know when it's someone evolving compared to when it's, in a general sense, when someone's evolving and when it's someone that is.
Well, to me, this is how it works for me.
I don't want to say you're just playing out shit, but you are just playing out shit. You know, like.
No. It's a weird one.
Capabilities that you're at. And you need to go through the paces before you start playing.
The weird one for
is babysitting.
Yeah, the weird one for me. Yeah, the weird one for me is this. You've evolved. Not you. You've evolved. You've got better. You've become a better all-round player, whether it be MP or BI. But you seem to play a lot more MP now. But you play the same fucking games all the time. Search and destroy, search and destroy, search and destroy. Or I point, and then the only fucking games you play every time.
See, we had kids that came in, that fucking 12-year-old, and he'd ever so millisecond, and that he was starting to kind of grow on me, and I was kind of getting used to the kid, but then he just disappeared. But you and Neve, in that respect, have the same scenario. You know, when it's not us, there's one of about 3 different scenarios there, because you can grind your weapons up and you can get through, and you know that you can win, and that's fine if you're grinding weapons up, and I do not fault that. But like you just said, when you've got like a whole team there and it's the same scenario all the time, it is, as you said, is the same fucking game all the time, and we get that as a whole team. We have Newtown, we have one of
the when you jump in.
That's my take.
Yeah, but when they invite you to when they invite you to a room and you go, go on, I'll have a couple of games. Whether you're waiting for your own room or whatever. So you jump in room and you go, are you sniping? I'm like, all right, no problems. Right? And then game goes from say TDM, also goes to search and destroy. The number one when we finish MVP, and you go, oh yeah. But once you're out of them games and you're waiting around, and you've got your invite on your left, and you notice that person's in that same game all the time. Yeah. Of course you're going to be fucking good at it. You should know every point of that map. It's a weird one.
See, that's
and I'm like,
that's why I'm fair in that respect, and I'll go through everything. Like you and Eve and Ali and whoever, fucking Dark, that fucking Dark Knight guy that always plays the fucking Templar guy and everything else.
But playing 8 hours straight of the same bastard game, you should be a fucking super expert. You should be a fucking pro.
That's what annoys me about that kid. And I've been very honest, and I've said it to him straight up. When it's sniper 1v1 or fucking everyone on 3-4 snipers only, and it's on fucking shipment. Kid, you're a fucking nerd. on one fucking map. Anything else, and you shit, and you keep going to pick yourself up. The fucking there.
Precisely.
Stop acting like you're the
I mean, we know.
bee's knees. We all know that you shit on any other game, hence why you always make everyone go onto one fucking map to prove a point. That's not being good. That's just being a fucking cocky little bastard that's only good at one thing. The whole idea of evolving, which clearly you're not mature enough to see, quite frankly, you're a fucking kid. No disrespect there. The only way you learn is by going up against people or working with people that are better than you. You learn from your mistakes. With age, you mature and you experience and you grow and you start to get a little bit of humbleness. Not everyone is like that, and I do not put down against anyone. You stand your ground when it's being challenged and so on and so forth. I get that. I do the same when it's like someone's putting me down all the time. I get that. But there's also a point where it's like you can learn from this, which is where faults and mistakes and just failures, like us on COD, okay, where the fuck did we go wrong? Hence the recording, so we can look back and go, oh. And quite evidently, in that respect, if that's fair to say, we've grown as a team more so now than ever before.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't do that, you know, and they still hold true to, I'm the bee's knees. A bit like what we were saying earlier.
Oh, yeah.
You crack some prick in the nose and that they go down, you get 4 other guys come up. Hang on a minute. You're a fucking hard man guy and that here went down and 4 of you are standing up and it's just like, hang on a minute. He had the issue. You know, it's one of them scenarios. It's just like, just back the fuck away. Like there's nothing to prove in that. Learn from your mistakes, etc., etc. And it is that kind of thing. Just like, why go through the paces and not learn? You know, why go through everything and not have fun?
Well, we know. Well,
You know,
it's like right. So when we do MPs, even though we do TDM, hard point, whatever, it's always random maps on them. When you do S&D, it's the same maps.
yeah.
There is no new maps. It's the same ones all the time. So out of all the maps, say on S&D, there's what? I haven't got a clue. I'll just go for the guess of 8 different maps, and that's it. You know, rotated. So I don't know.
It's no.
Only good thing I know about S&D is when it comes up and I'm on it, I've got to remember it's not S&D. It's just kill the fuckers. Because if I know it's S&D, I do extremely shit.
You know, that's one way of putting it, but I must admit it's something that I don't know if you recognise either, but it's something that other people have kind of started doing, at least from what I've seen anyway, and I don't know whether it's the same from your side either. But you'll kind of start to see people